Paul from China Cash Buyers. Today we are in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So we're in the Mall of America. This is the largest mall in the world, and the most amazing thing, and what's more amazing, is that Chinese don't know what it is. One of the biggest problems they have here at the mall is that Chinese are not aware of what it's like to, what this place is like. What the mall is trying to do is they're trying to raise that awareness. Now you as a real estate agent, what you want to do is you want to raise the awareness of the things that are in your area that are attractive to Chinese buyers. If I was an agent in Minneapolis, take in mind that there's not a lot of Chinese in this area. It's not a huge Chinese area. So let's divide Chinese buyers into two types right now. Let's say the ones that want to live in a Chinese community and the ones that want to integrate into the American or Canadian or Australian or the UK community. So you're not going to get the ones that want to live in a Chinese community because you don't have a big community. But what you'll have is a lot of the ones that want to fit in. They want to integrate. They want their kids to go to school with other people. They want to fit into the community. They want to speak English, right? And probably in this case, the father will probably live here. So they'll buy a house. They're not going to leave it empty because they're going to want to live there. And everybody will come over. The whole family will come over. The other type of buyer, the father will work over in China, and they won't come over, a few times a year, maybe 3 or 4 times a year, and then sometimes the kids will be here, sometimes the wife, sometimes not. The type of family that will come here to Minneapolis is most of the type that you want the most. They're coming in, the whole family's coming in, they're investing, they're giving back to the community, they're living here. And what I would do as an agent to attract this type of buyer, what I would do is I would say, okay, what can I do, right? First thing you can do is let them know about the Mall of America. Now, if I was, say I'm over in China, right, and I hear, hey, there's a mall, I say, well, there's a lot of malls in China, right? There's malls all over the place. What I would want to do is really show them, over to my left is all the rides. You got all these crazy rides, the kids, this big thing, that big thing turns there, and there's all these roller coasters and everything inside this mall. I would let them know how special this mall is and how nice this place is. Because you're going to be attracting families, right? Families means kids. And kids means they want to have a good time, right? They want to do kid things. So if you show them this kind of thing, what a fantastic thing. You think of Minnesota's minus 10 degrees in the wintertime, minus 20 degrees. But hey, inside the mall, it's perfect every day, right? And it's very safe. It's a very safe environment for children. So that's a perfect kind of situation for a Chinese family. So what I would do is I would let them know, maybe take a walk through the mall, and I would maybe even let them do a tour. For example, the airport is right next to the Mall of America, right? So if Chinese tourists, there's going to be 100 million Chinese every year coming to America. That's 1 for every 3 Americans, every 4 Americans in the next 3 years, according to the U.S. Department of Commerce. So you're going to see massive Chinese tourists, and they're going to be coming to the Mall of America. What I would do is I would arrange some kind of tour where you take them from the airport, take them to the mall, let them shop, and then show them around, show them houses, show them things around the city. And that is a great way to get started because 86% of Chinese buyers started out as tourists. They come as tourists first, and then they buy a house later. They get into school, they do all these other things. So what you want to do is take advantage of that and grab them as tourists. I know it's a little bit odd for a real estate agent, but in an area like this, it's a great way to start. If you do it right, it's going to really pay off. So this is Paul Salo from China Cash Buyers signing off. Go to ChinaCashBuyers.com and put in your email, and you'll get our free mini course. And we have our YouTube channel. Go in there, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. We're going to Des Moines tomorrow. Thank you very much.